traders, welcome to the TMT stock market strategy video for Thursday, October 20th. All right, so we had the debate last night, and the polls come in that Clinton won the debate again. So it's back and forth, but it looks like that Clinton's going to win the nomination for president of the United States. You guys follow me. I do think that the markets are priced in that Clinton is winning. I think that the polls have dramatically switched to her being the winner. So I do believe that they're going to price this market in. Now, you'll get a knee-jerk reaction, but I think ultimately, at one point in time, you can't have these markets continually just bid up and stay up like this, and really no movement to the downside. Yes, we had some scary one-day down days, but you got to realize, these are free markets. They're supposed to be trading without any restrictions, and obviously we have many restrictions because we have the central banks around the world, including our Fed here in the United States, pumping up money and keeping this market elevated as long as possible. Obviously, they see something that we don't see. And as traders, we have to deal with it. It's what we have to deal with. And I guess, a lot of times we don't like it, but we have to sit on our hands and wait patiently for an opportune moment to get involved. And as you know, we also have the program trading. We have algorithms and HFTs that we have to deal with. So we're dealing with many more computers than regular traders that you can take advantage of fear and greed. All right, for the retail side. And that's where we come in to try to get everybody in a level playing field by having our trading room and having our premium videos and, of course, our automated trading program that we can actually compete with these algorithms and HFTs. So something that I want you guys to really think about, and go to our website, take a look at it, go to our Facebook page, like us on Facebook. You're really going to find some interesting stuff on our website. So let's get right to it. Yesterday we had non-farm payroll. We had our DOE came out with a big draw, and I could go on and on, guys. We have a DOE draw of 5 million barrels. Last week we had a draw of 3 million barrels. So we consumed 8 million barrels of oil in 1 week. And gasoline, we had a huge build, 2-to-1 build versus they were looking for a draw of over 2 million in gasoline. So where's all this oil going if the refineries aren't using it to refine oil products? So something to think about. But again, that's one of the ways that they will prop up the markets. If the markets are correlated with oil and oil stocks, they want to keep oil at a well bid into certain areas. And of course, the OPEC and the Saudis and a lot of the oil countries want oil higher as well. So that is definitely a benefit. But you'll see. And we will see what happens in the next coming weeks, because I do think that we're in for a big shock. I think that the markets and volatility just can't stay this low. We've had low volatility for 4 straight months. I mean, literally at all-time lows. And when you get that complacent, you have to be careful. Now, as day traders, and what we are short-term trading, it's less important for the day trade than it is for the the 1 to 3 day swing trader or the longer-term investor that's looking to build a portfolio up. So, but you have to pay attention as its entirety, what's going on around you, even as a day trader, because you can benefit from that. And hopefully you are benefiting from these daily videos. All right, so let's get right to it. Dollar UUP ETF, you can see this right here. We're just flagging a little small bull flag into this zone. Next area, next hurdle is going to be the 2560. And I do suspect that it will break out, because what's going to happen is you are going to have that fear trade set in. You just cannot have low volatility environment much longer. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of when, and the timing is really what it comes down to. No one knows. Don't let anybody convince you that they know what timing is. No one knows. It's what price is telling us and what we can look back on our indicators and our trading model. And by the way, TMT's trading model is still on sell signal. All right, gold. I wanted to show you weekly charted gold. Big hurdle is going to come in right around 1320. Right now we're sitting around 1270, just underneath the weekly 200-week moving average. But you can see here, there's nothing really good about. Look at all our indicators rolling over. I don't see any strength in our indicators and in this rally. So I do think that we'll probably prop up and probably fail one more time. And let me show you the GLD. Here is the tracking ETF gold for gold. You could see here RSI MACD now really just not going anywhere. We're getting some curling and backing and filling here what we are. And we broke down for the 61.8% retracement. We need to really start to break up higher with a lot of volume. And that'll happen with a fear trade setting in again. But right now, I think we break up a little bit and then we fail and we break down one more time. And that one more time needs to hold. And if it doesn't hold, then I think we'll get back all the way back down to where we are. But I do think that we are in a second stage bull market, and the second stage always, to me, is always a harder area to buy because it's a do or die for that new bull market, if you will, and then what we're talking about here. Because if this does not break, it breaks lower and continues to break lower, then that bull market, all it was just a big blip of movement to the upside. And that would be it. That would be about it. So just pay attention here, guys. You guys trading gold. Here's the GDX, same thing. We had a symmetrical triangle breakdown. We based for about 6-7 days. GDX looks a little bit better. GDX usually, the gold and gold stocks usually go first before gold does. So keep an eye on the GDX here. Spiders, you could see here we had that big bearish rising wedge. We did break down from it. We came right back up again. That's how the powers that be wanted. 1 or 2 days down, and that's about it. Boom, they're running right back up again. And believe me, they're watching the markets. They watch the markets very closely at what's going on. And you can see our trend line here. Let me just grab our trend line and just bring that right down here. You can see we're really not going anywhere. So this movement we had yesterday, based on Intel on Monday, Netflix on Monday. We had Intel come out Tuesday night, which was dismal. IBM broke lower. So now we're going to say that Netflix is the almighty now. It's just crazy how they just pick one good thing and run with it all day with the pundits and news pundits. It's pretty amazing stuff. 60-minute, you could see here, and this is one of our Pro Trader Premier video, one of our samples that we have on a 60-minute. We dial it down really, really low so we get some really good support resistance areas that you guys can trade off of, okay? So this is really powerful stuff here. Right now we're at 211.17, and like I said, 212.50, we're going to need to this is going to need to break right here. We need to break and hold for 2 days. 212.50 needs to break and hold. And then once we get that, we'll flush down to the 210 area. That's going to be our first target off of this long and exaggerated downside move from back in the summer. Okay, and here's the transports. You can see here right now, pretty pronounced bull flag. You can see that right here. Let me just draw that in with you guys. And you can see here, bull flag. Let me just get that here, and there we go. So nice bull flag here, looking for that bull flag breakout, or if it does fail, look for the first area, 141. So the transports is going to be, not that we trade them, but the transports is really important to keep an eye on, because if they start to break down, the whole market should break down or follow suit eventually at one point in time. IWM daily, you can see here, that 120 is going to hold. We're broke down from that symmetrical triangle, and we really haven't gone anywhere for 4 trading days, right? We went down, we pushed a little bit lower, so we've really had an inside day. So pretty much silent in the IWM, the Russell secondary leader. Okay, next is our Qs, and you can see here again, this is getting gyrated around from Apple, from Tesla, and all of the big guys, Netflix, and of course Intel that came out. So let's see. Intel's a huge bellwether, guys, and some of Apple's suppliers are posting worse than expected numbers. So that's also not a good sign for Apple in itself. So Apple's coming up down the road for earnings in the next few weeks. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens today. Today is Thursday. We are going into November expiration now. We have a couple of weeks left of the month, and let's see if we get some fireworks here. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.